What? What? What the? What the? Hey, I was waiting for the little thing to turn red to tell me we were live, and it took its sweet ass time. Hey,
We're the stupid.
everybody.
This is a
No,
stupid show. He's Mike Roch. I see wieners.
that's right. Welcome to the Stupid Show, everybody. Hey, he's Dave. I'm Kurt. We're stupid. We do this every Tuesday night at 10 o'clock. And whether you're listening now or you'll listen at a different time, hi, how are you?
Hey, what's up? No, okay.
No? Okay. You want to step back and think about it for a minute?
Uh,
No?
yes.
Okay.
Are you watching your trains?
I am. I have my trains on, as a matter of fact.
I
But
put
there's
on.
nobody.
I was watching something for a little bit. I'm like, oh, I might leave that on, and then I turned it off because I'd get distracted.
Well, right now, Amtrak just left, and now there's nobody like going by. So,
I guess they're gonna cut a line while they fix of some bit of track to Chicago. I think it's from Pontiac to Chicago.
yeah.
From the yeah. So that
Okay. Well, that won't affect trains
me
here,
yeah that won't affect my trains either. But
right? Because it's Port Huron to Battle Creek to Chicago. So,
right.
but like the Detroit people in the tree one tree in the 248.
I'm guessing they'll just put them on a bus to the next fucking because they do that too. They've been doing that for a while down in Port Huron. They'll put some people on a bus and take them to the Detroit bus station.
Mm. So I was driving for City,
Yeah.
and I'm out with a railroad crew out. I don't know, probably close to Lapeer.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, they had to go rescue a train and bring it in.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I got my first cell phone. I had my first cell phone, and it starts ringing, and it's Bob.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "What's up?" He said, "Hey, are you clear?" I said, "I'm just dropping the crew now." He said, "Okay." He said, "I need you to head to Amtrak as fast as you can get there." I said, "Okay, what's up?" He said, "The tracks caught fire. They can't move the train. We have 30 passengers that need to get to Chicago."
And you'd be like, Bob, I can't fit that many in my cab.
But so Gary was there in one of the big vans. Um,
And then Bob said, I'm not expecting you to fit 30 in your cab. Duh.
duh. I'm telling you what. So I was one of the first cars there, believe it or not. And so I picked up these two ladies and their kid, and so I'm boogieing down. I'm doing the speed limit. I get them to the bus station in Chicago. Oh, that was rough. I'm like, get me the fuck out of here. And I passed everybody on 80. And Gary said all he saw was a yellow blur. He called Bernie and said, "Tell him to slow down."
Damn.
So I get back into town. I get
No
back
more
into
speeding
radio.
submarines.
I get back into radio range, and Bernie's dispatching now. The day dispatcher has come on. And Bernie's like, "Can you hear me?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Good. I need you to head to the top end to pick up crew, whatever, take them to Sarnia." I said, "Bernie," I said, I'm still like out past Wadhams." He said, "I don't care." He said, "There is no cabs in this town. Acme sent everybody they had. We sent everybody we had, plus called in drivers." He said, "You're the only cab in town now." I said, "Oh my God." So I stayed until, I don't know, 10 o'clock in the morning. There were drivers sitting around, but they couldn't get any cabs because
Right.
none were in town. And finally, at 10 o'clock, I got a break. And Bernie said, "All right, man, hit the pumps." I said, "Again."
But that made for a nice ass paycheck.
I booked in town. What I booked? $386,
Mm-hmm.
but they were all charges.
Right.
And then the run to Chicago was 500, so 250 to me.
Right.
So yeah, and that was like mid 90s, I guess. So that was pretty good. So it's like 10 o'clock. I'm staggering. Bernie said, "Should I just book you off?" I said, "No, I'll be in at 5. I'll be here." Bernie said, "You really don't want to go home, do you?" I said, "Would you?" And I went out the door.
No.
And that's Ann was waiting on me too. "Where have you been?" I said, "Fucking Chicago. What's it to you?"
Where's your
Shit.
money? Where's your money?
Yeah,
That's
well,
what she didn't give a fuck where you been. She wanted to know where the money was.
exactly right. Well, sorry, it's coming in a check at the end of the week.
Welcome home, money.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's like, here, you can take your startup, and that's it.
What
I'm like, bitch, you don't know what I got stashed in my locker at the office, do you?
do you what What do you mean a check at the end of the week?
Well,
Yeah.
the company didn't have any money to give me. Everybody was gone. So I tell you, man, I have had some wild times driving cab in Port Huron, boy. I tell you, even dispatching, I've had some pretty wild times. But anyways, I'm glad y'all got to hear that. Uh, so, Dave,
yeah.
how was your week?
Well, let's see. The house taxes finally got paid off, so that was huge fucking relief.
Yay, good deal.
Because they had only a couple more weeks, and then if not, it's forfeiture. So yeah,
Well, you
uh,
made it before forfeiture, so good deal.
yeah, yeah. So that means at the beginning of the month, I can really afford to get my hair cut, which I'm gonna do.
Uh-huh.
I look forward to that, and because April's my birthday month, I'm probably gonna buy me some clothes too. But
Yeah, I need
I don't think that's a really great idea, except for maybe socks, because of the losing weight shit.
yeah, I gotta buy new pocket t-shirts, dude. Like mine are threadbare and getting kind of big on me, so I need to move down a size, I think.
And then went grocery shopping, so that was fun. Bought a bunch of like I got a couple loaves of bread and some sandwich makings like tuna fish.
Uh-huh.
And some, I bought some oat cluster raisin bran because I like that for breakfast. And plus, it's good for the fiber. So I
Makes
can
you
be.
poop.
I love my pooping. I love pooping.
I do not. I do it too much. That's why I'm taking a probiotic now. But
Oh,
anyways, go ahead.
pooping. Well, you'd like it less if you couldn't poop. Let's put it that way.
I've been in that predicament too. I went 10 days without being able to poop.
Yeah, and that fucking's painful.
It is. It hurts
And
bad.
especially like even after like about a day and a half of not pooping, you feel like you're gonna throw up and all that shit. Like no, I don't. No, I
I
don't
don't,
like
e-
feeling like. Huh?
I don't even want to get into. I don't even want to get into why I couldn't poop, and I don't want to tell the story because it's too long and too painful. So
Yeah. So yeah, I'd rather get a little case of the shits here and there than not being able to shit.
yeah, a little case of the shits here and there would be great. I'm going on 4 months of not having a thought. Nope, I take that back. I got some Pepto Bismol. Once I took that, I had 2 days of solid bowel movement. Now I'm right back to fucking beef stool again.
I was the other day, man. I went to go in the bathroom, man, and I felt it. I felt like, oh, I gotta poop, man. And I get in there, and then my stomach sounds like a goddamn water bottle when it had the air bubbles in it. And I'm like, oh, I better sit down quick.
Yeah.
And
See,
then
I
the
hate
other day, oh my God. And this was also last week. I went in there. Did you ever play baseball, organized baseball?
hmm
Okay. Did you ever use a pitching machine?
No.
Okay. Well, the pitching machine makes a distinct sound, and if you've ever heard it, you know it.
I have heard a pitching machine, so I know what it sounds like.
Okay. So I went in there, and this is like your first shit of the day, and the first one comes out a little, and it sounded like it was one coming out of the pitching machine. I'm like, oh, I'm glad that's out of there. Then I had the second one come out, same fucking thing. I'm like, oh man, this is gonna be a rough morning.
That's when
Third
Daniel comes out of the room and says, "Is there an earthquake?"
fucking third one like that. I'm like, oh no.
Ah,
Fourth one, I had 6 of them come out like that. That's like when you take a shit. If you were to do that standing up and shooting it like at a wall, you'd fucking knock the concrete out.
fucking just dropping cannonballs right in your toilet.
Oh my God. Foom, foom, foom. Holy fuck. I'm surprised the toilet wasn't cracked or anything, or there weren't any porcelain chips caught in my ass.
Well, no more fresh spinach for me.
I'm like, holy cow. Now
Uh,
that's when you know you've had enough roughage, man.
yeah, either that or else you ate fucking Taco Bell or White Castle.
Thump. No, because that would have been fucking like running
Liquid.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Liquid
was
lightning.
thump, thump. Like, what the fuck, man? Like
Aren't you guys
hardballs coming out. Huh?
aren't you guys glad you tuned in to listen to me and Dave talk about our food?
Old people stuff, man. It's
That's right.
crazy.
That's exactly what it is. Okay, so moving on. What else?
Oh man.
See, he's all fixated on his poop now.
Oh, I was thinking about tacos. Because you
Now,
mentioned Taco
see,
Bell, but I want real tacos.
yeah, real man. I can't believe the red pepper closed.
But those weren't real tacos either. That was kind of a Tex-Mex thing. Yeah, what it was is the landlord didn't want to fix anything in that building, and the people that own the red pepper were sick of putting their money into somebody else's building. So
Yep.
they're like, yeah.
I don't
Especially
know
they're
why.
never going to get a return on that, because it's somebody else's building.
Exactly. So yeah, why would you? I get that, and I mean, I like their food.
You know, she said if she can find another building and she's probably going to want to own it, then she'll probably open up again. But
Now, who knows?
you
Yeah.
also got
Okay.
the guys there at oh shit. They're all Duaneses anyway that own all the other ones in
Yeah,
town.
every last one of them.
So they're all related.
Yeah.
And they all were part of a red pepper at one time or another.
Now, is Mama Sanchez's still open?
Mama Sanchez's.
They're out there on 24th by Petit.
No. He went and did a different one, and they're now where Manis's were.
Oh, okay.
And
That
then
still blows my mind. That still blows my mind that Manis is closed.
where Poncho's was in the Colonial Shopping Center
Uh-huh.
or Amigos or whatever it was at the time.
Yeah.
Is now Poncho's, I think, or another. Anyways, it's another one that used to be out on Griswold. Pinatas, that's the name of it. Pinatas.
Is that a Duane's thing?
I don't think so.
Hmm, that's surprising in that town.
Yeah.
I'm
But
telling you,
then
they had
in
that.
Polina's General Store,
Yeah,
uh, they opened inside there. I guess there's still a store in there, but they also have a kitchen in there too that he's rented out to different people. But they opened Bimbos.
Bimbos is out there.
Yeah.
Wonder if he runs his cab service out of there. He's a piece of work.
Well, remember when they had Bimbos above where the upper deck was years
Yeah,
ago?
George's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember when they were there.
Yeah.
They, you know what? And I'll give him props. They had good food. But I mean, if I'm going to do Mexican, uh, it was for me. It was always like the red pepper, um, or like Amigos on the north end.
Yeah.
Their monster burritos were the best.
Yeah, yeah, they were good. I remember me and Dad would go there on Thursday night for the burritos because they were on sale. The jumbo
Mm,
burritos.
yep, covered in red sauce, dude.
There's a place too in Lexington Heights, um, called Hombres.
Really?
Yeah.
You mean there's more restaurants there other than the Windjammer and the A&W?
Oh yeah, that place is. Oh my God, there's some really good. Right next to the music theater, there's a
Mm-hmm.
restaurant connected to that, which is really nice, and there's some really nice restaurants in there. And but I'm talking Lexington Heights, not
Oh,
actual Lexington. You know
yeah.
where
Okay.
you do the hill and shit.
Yep. Lex Heights. I
Yeah,
remember. I mean,
yeah,
I used to live right by it. I
right.
used to ride my bike through there
And what was that? Fucking was it called the Water Tower Bar?
in Lexington Heights.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
The Water Tower
yeah,
Bar. Yep. That's what it was.
yeah. I guess there's a bar and pizza place in there now.
Huh. My one regret was I always wanted to eat at the Cadillac House.
Oh God, that was a long time ago. I think they're still
Yeah.
there.
They are still there,
Yeah.
but they're it's different owners now, I guess, and they've changed a lot. Because I'm reading from like what the people from Lexington say. They say the food is still really good, but it's not like it was back when the other people owned it. So it is what it is. You got to change, roll with the punches.
Yeah.
Yep. So okay, so what else? Talk to me.
Yeah, I don't have any regrets about never eating at a place. My regrets are kind of bigger than that.
Uh, nah,
Uh,
nah,
but that was pretty
no.
much my week. So how was your week, dick faced?
My
I'm
week
gonna go
was,
take a poop while you're talking.
of course, and eat some tacos.
Yeah, I'll be back.
He'll be slamming tacos while he's on the pooper. Might as well. I mean, just gonna be a straight shot anyway. So, anyways, what a dink. He doesn't have to poop. Why you got me on mute, huh? You don't think I can't see that? Stupid.
No, I had me on mute, dummy.
That's what I mean. I see you on mute.
I didn't have you on mute. I had me on mute. I could still fucking hear you
That's a shame.
because
Anyways,
my mic was off.
your mic is off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I
So
mean, I could
let's.
mute you too, but
I don't care.
I have the power.
Whoa, whoa. Settle down. Just settle down right now. Listen,
Ah.
maniacal laugh and everything.
Oh shit! I forgot to bring that keyboard in.
What keyboard?
I was gonna bring a little keyboard in here, and I forgot to
I,
grab
I
it.
mean, I got my guitar.
All right. Well, you talk and start telling about your week. I'm gonna go grab that keyboard. I'll be right back.
All right. So, anyways, my week was pretty good. I didn't really do much. We practiced twice this week. We practiced Saturday and Sunday because the gig is coming up next month, and we want to make sure that we are good and ready to make it happen. So yeah, and working on the new stuff and going back and visiting the old stuff, make sure it's still good and tightened up because we want to sound good for these people. Um, Tomorrow, my visiting nurse comes to see me just as a monthly checkup thing, and I need to get some prescriptions reordered and sent over to the pharmacy. Yay, more old people stuff. Um, oh, there you are. I heard you wheezing into the microphone.
You did not.
I did too.
Nope. I don't believe you.
I don't care if you believe me. You're there, so there's the proof.
Mm-hmm.
um, and yeah, that I did. Let's see. Did I have I done it? What in the hell are you doing? Of course.
Hello. How are you?
Oh my God. The microphone built right in. Get out of here.
I am your father, Luke.
Good God, with that fucking wheezing in there. Settle down, Wheezy Jefferson. Why I gotta be so mean? Hey, dubstep. Oh, I pooped a little. Oh.
Did you really?
No, I just farted.
Ain't that the coolest thing ever?
Yeah, ever. Oh,
that was disco.
What? Oh my God. What are we at, a rave? Who you about to touch my monkey?
Yeah, that shit was. I seen that. I'm like, oh, I'm in love with it.
Well, okay, so explain this keyboard to me.
All right, it's orange, and it's in the shape of a cat.
Okay, who makes it?
Um, motherfucker, where?
I was gonna say, is there no discerning marks on it anywhere?
None. No manufacturer, nothing.
Wow. So,
wait.
like a dollar store keyboard?
Okay, here it says mybtoys.com.
Made in Indonesia.
Nope, China.
Okay, well, neighbors, anyways.
Yeah.
So you have all right. So let's have some backstory. Where'd this thing come from?
Daniel bought it.
Was he sitting at a gas station and went, "Hey, look at that"?
Sometimes Daniel just see something and think it's fucking hilarious and buy it.
Oh, dude, that reminds me. So we were we were working on Holiday Road. the Lindsey Buckingham version. And so Zach's back
Oh,
there.
the song. Okay, I thought you were actually working on that road. We'd be like, this must have been a while ago.
You're like, liar, you're too fat.
Yeah.
So no, we were working on the song Holiday Road. So Zach's back there just beating the shit out of the drums, doing a
Okay.
hell of a good job. I'm zipping through the Juno, just okay, and I find the fucking dog bark, dude. So I put that at the end, the roar, 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 roar. And
Oh my God.
Zach, fucking,
Does it have a police siren too?
it does.
Oh, you guys got to do some fucking like Thin Lizzy.
Listen, Zach also bought one of those fucking air raid horns for when we do war pigs.
And yeah.
Hey, shake your head, your brain's stuck.
Yeah.
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 So dumb. You were so dumb when they handed out dumb. You said yes, please.
That doesn't even make any sense.
It doesn't have to. You know why? Because you're dumb.
You're so dumb.
Anyways, kids, we're at that magical part of the show.
You got phone calls this week too. You forgot to talk about them.
Phone calls?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I had friends of mine up in Port Huron that were doing the pub crawl for St. Patrick's Day.
What's that?
The pub crawl is where you basically stop at every bar. It's supposed to be St. Clair County, but let's be honest here. If you can get outside of Port Huron, you're doing pretty good. I mean, I'm telling you. But let's look at it from a realistic point of view, Dave. These bars aren't like when you and I were at the drinking age, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like my 21st birthday, I spent the majority of it at Jack's Tavern.
Uh-huh.
Because I wanted Murray's Long Island iced teas.
Uh-huh.
And then after about 5 of those, I was really good and ripped. So I decided to stagger over to the Sportsman's.
Mm-hmm. Which is now 24th Street Pub or something.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
Jackson's
like
City Limerick Tavern.
Yep. And then after that, I caught a cab downtown, and I finished out my night at the Brass Rail.
Which is the Brass Rail.
Still the Brass Rail. Yeah, but that's when Helen David owned it, and she would prop up the edge of the bar, you know?
Well, she's dead now, so she can't be fucking there. Well, I mean, they could prop her up at the end of the bar, but that would be kind of weird.
It'd be a whole weekend at Bernie's kind of thing.
Be kind of stanky by now, too.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I ended my night at the Brass Rail, and then I went over to Bev's and had breakfast, and I went next door to the Motor Lodge and got a room for the night.
I remember one day when I lived down there, down by town on Ontario. My wife at the time was working, so I stopped into the Brass Rail to get a drink, and my wife's grandfather was in there, so I drank with him.
Yeah, right the fuck on. And when she got home, you said, "Hi, you didn't suck any dicks, did you?"
Not at work. That'd be kind of,
That's a story for another time, folks. I'll tell it another
time. Yeah, I think you've told it a couple times, but
maybe I have. Oh yeah, we'll skip that tonight. Anyways, we are at that magical part of the day. Oh, 29's the hour.
Yeah, 29's on the hour.
Yes. And it's time for the top 10 list. Now this week, Dave came up with this bright idea. Top 10 bands
or artists
that everybody loves, but we don't like.
Well, not that we necessarily don't like, but we just aren't into.
Yeah, we're not into them, right? So we don't like them.
Well, we could even like a song by them, but just other than that, we really didn't get into.
Yeah,
So
well, sure. All right. Uh, again, I have no honorable mentions tonight,
why
and you
not?
don't either. Look, don't challenge me, sir. I just don't. Okay. You're like,
So
well, why?
yeah, I'm right.
Well,
So shut up.
why? He's doing his list right now.
Well, no, I'm writing down what we're gonna do the list on so I don't forget.
He's writing out his list for next week. Fucking
Hmm.
overachiever.
Okay, that list is done.
I got my list done for a month from now. We don't even know what the topic is,
Hmm.
do we? Don't we?
uh,
Shit.
all right. Do you want me to start or do you want to start?
You go ahead and start.
Okay, number one, Hoobastank.
Hoobastank.
Yeah.
I never even thought of that.
I I have no fucking reason for them. And they're actually a band that I just don't like. And there's nothing I found like the music fucking put me to sleep and it sounded like he fucking wasn't singing, that he was crying.
Okay. Okay.
So fuck them guys. Oh,
Fuck them
wait.
guys.
Yeah, I could never get into it. And even the name fucking made me go, what the fuck?
Oh shit. All right. My number one, the Raconteurs. I just there's it's just I don't know what it is. I like Jack White
Okay.
and I like him like his solo stuff and the White Stripes, but
Hmm.
I just can't get into the Raconteurs. I can't.
I'll be damned.
And we're doing one of their songs,
Right?
but yeah, just one of those things I can't get into.
You know, too, there's a lot of times too, like I found this out, but there's like growing up, there's a lot of bands like, oh, I didn't fucking like them. And now I listen to them later and I'll be like, hey, they're pretty fucking decent.
Yeah, I find it that's I'm finding myself doing that with a lot of these bands now, but
Like one of
you
the
know,
big ones on that for me was Hall and Oates. Like I was never into them when we were younger, but now I
no,
listen to those like, fuck, man.
yeah, they're because I mean Daryl Hall is an amazing songwriter.
Oh, fuck.
To
A
just
singer, guitar player, all of that
yeah,
shit, man.
yeah, he really is. And if you guys have never seen any episodes of Daryl's House, you need to go check that out.
And Oates had that
Lots of
killer mustache and great perm.
yeah, Oates was just Oates, you know.
Perm and stash. Hey, mustache.
Hey, what's up? Short mustachioed, permalogical something or other.
So you couldn't dig the Rankin tours, okay?
Okay, you're good. Number
This
two.
Kid Rock, especially like when he did songs where he was trying to sing and he'd fucking overuse that fucking effect, the so it can make
Auto
his voice.
tune.
Yeah, that fucking just that drives me nuts. I can't stand that shit. Everybody talks about how talented he is, and I'm like, I just don't see it.
I mean, it's not your cup of gravy. I get that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, number two, the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, I think our generation was in the one before us. You're either a Beatles fan or you were a Stones fan, and then there was a few of us that really liked both.
Well, I like the Beatles,
Yeah,
so I mean, it just I don't know. It was just their music was. See, I can't even. because it doesn't sound. If I said their music is too simplistic, you
But it's
know,
not
but
really.
it's not really. I mean, there's some really good guitar work in there by Keith Richards, and they're all great musicians, but I just could never get into or dig their music.
Mm.
I don't know. Maybe maybe it's me.
It is.
It's not a Tuma.
It is you. But my number 3 is Corn.
Yeah, I can see that with you. You don't care for corn.
And it's just not my bag of donuts either.
Yeah, not sure. Number 3 for me, Falling in Reverse.
Is that the one with what's his name?
Luke Holland is the drummer.
All right, but the singer.
I can't think of the singer's name. But what prompted me to do that is I watched this guy online, and he's the drum tech for Luke Holland for Falling in Reverse. Well, I love these videos, but I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe I should go listen to the music and see. I listened to 4 songs, and I said, you know what? No, this is not for me.
Ronnie Radke. That was who the singer was.
Yeah, okay.
The only reason I remember that shit is all these young girls fucking, oh, he's so fucking gorgeous. Ah. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Dude needs a fucking sandwich. He does. He needs a sandwich, and he needs to get out into the sun a little more.
And he needs to know how to fucking shower.
Wow. Fucking dirty pricks.
Number 4.
Huh?
Stained.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, I like a couple of their songs.
I can't even do that. It's like,
okay. Well, and this is how I feel about my number 4.
Okay.
Matchbox 20.
Oh, that's with the dude that, yeah.
Rob Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah, just not a fan. We do 3 a.m. and I'm just like I begrudgingly do it because the crowd loves it. I hate the song, but the crowd loves it, so
your fucking crowds are horrendous.
I do what I'm paid to do.
I don't like the crowds. Fuck them. Fucking
like
stupid
you get
bastard.
on stage, you get on stage, you're like, I'm just playing for me. I mean, you all are just getting a bonus thing out of this.
You ignorant fuckers in your hick music and liking stupid shit. Fuck you.
Fucking neckbeard wearing fucks.
And your goddamn fedoras and
your avocado toast.
Anybody that fucking ever says, I want to hear keep your hands to yourself. Fuck them. They should be fucking shot and never allowed in a bar again. Because nobody ever fucking says they want to hear that song. Ever.
And even if they do, you tell them, no, you're wrong.
You didn't want to hear that song.
You don't want to. We're going to play something better for you.
You're fucking drunk. That's how they know. That's in Indiana how they know when to cut someone off is if somebody requests that fucking song.
No, he requested better call him a cab.
Yeah, and that motherfucker can't drive. He can't walk home. He needs to get in a cab.
Get a cab.
No, number 5.
Uh-huh.
Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
Jesus Christ, that whole era, I think I didn't like anybody in that era. Fucking Chord, Stained, Limp Bizkit.
I'm gonna do to you what Limp Bizkit did to music in the 90s.
Jesus.
All right.
You know what song Limp Bizkit reminds me of?
What?
Keep your hands to yourself.
Well, you really do hate that fucking song, don't you?
Oh, fucking, I guarantee, fucking people go see Dan Baird or Georgia Satellites and they don't even request that fucking song.
They're like, sing anything but that.
That's right. You got
Now
people
I've al-
outside protesting the concert, fucking like for so they don't play that song.
now I do like Battleship Chains.
Yeah,
That's a great song,
yeah. They
but
did some
not.
decent songs. Just I fucking can't stand that fucking keep your hands to
Well,
yourself.
Jake, you and I have been playing that since it came out,
And why? Because it was an easy song to do. Not because people liked it, just because it was an easy fucking song to do.
and it was easy to dance to.
It ain't even fucking that. It was just fucking, hey, this is an easy song to play. This is fucking, oh, this so we can say we know another song.
My number 5 is probably going to blow your mind.
Georgia Satellites.
No.
Oh,
Number 5, Kiss.
okay, yeah.
I just,
It would have blown my mind if you said ACDC.
oh, no, please. Please.
Yeah, that
You
would have
know,
blown my mind.
pop.
The
Yeah,
only thing I
no.
really liked about Kiss is they were a great stage show.
That's exactly it, dude. They were entertainers. They
Yeah,
were not
no,
musicians.
no.
It's like, here, play these easy fucking chords, and put on the makeup and glittery shoes, and you know,
Yeah,
that's all it was. You're right. It was nothing more than a freak show.
yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, yeah.
But a lot of people owe them because of that. They, you know,
Oh, sure. Gene Simmons discovered a lot of people.
right. But I'm also saying like fucking stage shows became fucking tremendous because of Kiss.
Sure. Look at Ghost. You know.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
pretty much anybody in glam, really. Fucking,
Yeah. Sure.
you get the fucking pyro and all that fucking shit. And Alice Cooper, really, his stage show
Yeah.
probably was, yeah,
Marilyn Manson.
yeah.
Yep.
My number 6,
Uh huh.
the Eagles.
Well, I knew that they were going to show up on your list. I just didn't know where.
I'm shocked you didn't respond by saying, "Hey there, take it easy."
Look, dude, you're just living life in the fast lane.
I know,
Okay,
yeah,
just jump off the next exit and get to the Hotel California, would you?
yeah. Well, that's what I'll
Yeah.
do.
Number 6, Celine Dion.
Yeah, she's my number 8.
All right, X next to her.
That bitch is like fucking nails on a chalkboard.
I've never enjoyed her music. Never.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is. I don't enjoy Celine Dion. That's a
my ticket
fucking
sales.
export.
I'll just go on.
That's an export from Canada that they can have back.
My buddy was a fucking comedian, and one of his jokes was, "We sent Canada a bunch of acid rain, and in return they sent us Celine Dion. We owe them son of a bitches a lot more acid rain."
Mm. Yes, that is for damn sure. All right.
That was your number 6.
Yes, sir.
All right, my number 7, Wings.
Ouch. Really?
Yep,
Not a fan of theirs, huh?
not at all.
All right. All right. That's cool.
Now, nothing against Paul McCartney, and nothing against him with the Beatles. I just didn't like Wings.
Sure. I mean, yeah. Linda was a bossy bitch. Oh, shit. Number 7,
Hmm.
Hole.
My mom's My mom used to say, "Yeah, Courtney, love, she is a fucking hole."
Yeah,
Uh,
that sounds like something your mom would say.
her other one that she fucking didn't like was The Cure. She's fucking every time
Really?
they'd start, yeah, every time they play, she said, "I got a cure for them motherfuckers, an enema." I'm like, "Damn, mom,
I love The Cure.
me too."
Oh my God.
Well, we already
Uh,
knew what my number 8 was because that was your number 6.
okay. My number 8, Pearl Jam.
Okay.
Just Eddie Vedder, and that's the end of that. Okay, that's just yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
My
So
number
what's your number
9,
9? Yeah, Dingus.
Disturbed.
Okay, okay. I feel that. I mean, I like a few of their songs. You know. Well,
That's a few
all
more than I like. So,
right. Okay. Well, there you go. All right. Number 9,
number 9. 9.
UB40.
You don't like their version of ska?
No, no, no. I always thought that they were just posers.
You fucking posers. Yeah, it's not like they were fucking like some of the decent ska bands like fucking who's the band that did Our House?
um. Oh, it's madness.
Yeah, now those them fucking guys were great.
I loved Madness. They were, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes me want to listen to that song after the show now.
There's fucking a lot of shit they did that was great, but just I couldn't
Wow, that's
or the
something they
police were
got.
great at doing ska too.
Sure,
I
sure,
just
sure.
I couldn't get into UB40. Yeah,
No,
I agree with you on that one.
no. All right.
But they weren't
So
on my
what do you?
list, so
Okay. What's your number? What's your number last?
Rod fucking Stewart.
Yeah, you're welcome. Let me
Mm.
tell you something about this dude over here. So
Mm.
somebody had suggested, said, you guys should do a Rod Stewart song. Dave said, we are not playing anything by the Antichrist.
And they're like, "How do you figure he's the Antichrist?" I'm like, "Listen, the dude fucking has no fucking discernible talent, and it's the only way to explain how he ever got a fucking recording contract."
He didn't even sound good in faces.
Uh, the only thing I ever liked him doing was "People Get Ready" when he did that with Jeff Beck.
Okay. All right. I mean, I can't really think of one Rod Stewart song that I enjoy.
My sister liked Maggie May.
And the one that keeps popping into my head is Tonight's the Night.
Yeah,
You know, that got so much radio play back in the 70s. Oh,
that and fucking Hot Legs.
oh yeah, Hot Legs.
My mom got that record, and she'd play that shit all the time, and fucking drive my dad wild because he fucking hated Rod Stewart.
And then in the 80s, it was what was that song he did? Oh, Infatuation.
I don't even remember it.
Good, good.
That tells you how big of a fan I was of his.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that reminds me of we were talking about fucking artists the other day, and you're like, "What's a really good song by Billy Joel?" You know what song I forgot that fucking is a tremendous song besides Matter of Trust?
Hmm.
Pressure.
Ooh, Pressure. Great song, dude.
Yeah, and I just remembered that. I'm like, fuck.
There was
Yeah.
one. Um. Uh.
Yeah,
Oh,
we were talking
yeah.
about like certain songs that you were doing that you didn't like doing, and you're sick of doing "Hurt So Good" by John Cougar. Well, the other
Yes.
day, I read this, and it was an article that came out the other day. He's doing a show in Toledo, and there's a heckler in the crowd, and finally he got pissed at the heckler and he called him a cocksucker.
I don't know why that makes me laugh so much. I think what it is, and I hate to say this, but it reminds me of when your mom got mad at you.
Which
David,
was
you cock.
kind of all the time.
Okay. Uh, my my number 10, Coldplay.
Who?
I fucking hate Coldplay.
I don't even know who they are.
They did a song called Clocks. That
Mm,
was their big hit. You should listen to it.
yeah, I probably should.
But I cannot. There's a line in the 40-year-old version that kills me every single time
Oh, that's because I haven't seen that movie either. So,
because they're sitting in what's his name's living room. He said, "You're a loser. You got a poster of Asia hanging up." He said, "I wear a ski cap because I'm cold. You wear one because of Coldplay."
yeah. So I'm guessing our number one is going to be Celine Dion.
Yeah, the fucking Wicked Witch of the West,
Fuck that broad.
or the Great White North, or whatever, the Wicked Witch of Montreal.
So I came up with this idea earlier and I ran it by you already. Is
Uh
our
huh.
list for next week should be 10 things you would buy if you won the lottery. That's after you got your house and your car. So,
All right. So and money's no object, right?
right, right.
Okay.
So I'm guessing there's going to be cocaine and hookers on this list.
Hey, look, don't talk to me like you know me, okay? I tell you what, though, there's going to be a big monster fucking drum set.
And that reminds me the other day is like Daniel said to me, he's like, "Hey, Dad, Kurt lost his toes. Can he still play drums?"
That's a good question. We're gonna find out here in about a week
As
because Zach,
I'm like, yeah, if he just puts a stick in his mouth, and Dan didn't know what I was talking,
like Rick Allen.
and Dan didn't know what I was talking about, so that made it even funnier.
We're gonna all because Zach, our drummer, leaves. This is a practice kit, so he just leaves it here. He's like, I'm getting a throne, and then once I do, I'm gonna leave it here, and then you're gonna have a full drum set. He said, I want you to get your chops back up again. I'm looking down at my turkey foot, going, boy, I sure hope I can still work the hi hat. And not only that, but the last time I tried to play, because I have neuropathy in my feet, I can't feel when my foot's sliding off the kick pedal.
Okay,
So it's like I'm very conscious of that.
you'll finger it out.
Yeah. I just want to get back and kind of
I said, I said, well, his now that he doesn't have toes on his one foot, it looks like a fucking bass drum pedal anyway. The hammer on it, so he could just kick the bass drum.
why, hey, why not just call me Clubfoot? Why
Eh,
not?
hammer toes.
This looks like a Christmas ham. What's a ham foot?
Ah, fuck, I'm a dick.
Well, yeah, that's accurate.
Uh,
I mean,
so
I
yeah,
mean,
like
what?
if it's gonna be a drum set, you have to be this specific about the drum set. Like, is it you know, a 1955 Slingerland something or other. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, no, no. Mine is going to be a 1988 Mapex.
Okay. Well, you fucking do that.
I
And
will. But I'm not listing every, it's a Mapex with
like you could
uh
say fucking 10 symbols or whatever. You don't have to list every
my
fucking symbol.
it'd all be like minor symbols, with maybe like a 52-inch pasty ride. I should have never got rid of that symbol, dude.
And then
Should,
fucking and then you could say like fucking an 8-piece fucking Mapex or whatever. You don't
yeah,
have to list every
yeah,
fucking
an
single
eight-piece Mapex with rototoms and hell yeah,
and
cool.
cocaine and hookers and
Well, no hookers, cocaine maybe. I mean,
well, who's gonna carry the cocaine for you?
oh, that's true. Plus, I need a place to snort it
Yeah.
right off of their
It,
back.
it, a golden fucking $100 bill to snort it from. A golden coke spoon. There we go.
Yeah, gold Coke spoon. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
A
That'd
diamond, a titanium coke spoon.
be Ah, and then I have somebody come and rinse my nose out for me.
Ah,
That's funny. All right, kids, we're gonna call it a night.
because
So
Kurt
next
has to
week,
poop. Hey, Aaron, holy shit. Washington.
hey Washington, uh,
She loves her some
we
Matchbox 20. We miss that.
nope, not me. You can just sit there in your wrongness and be wrong. Ugh, no, thank you. Anyways, kids, that's going to do it for us tonight. We want to thank you for stopping by. And don't forget to hit the like button. Leave us a comment because we do read them. And subscribe if you're not. And if you are, tell people because. And click the notification bell so you can be notified every time we post new content. And that's every Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern. So, this is The Stupid Show. He's Dave. I'm Kurt. We're stupid. Go ahead and get us the hell on out of here, Dave.
So long. See you later. Gotta poop. Bye bye. And love ya. Gotta
Schlong.
poop. Gotta poop. Gotta poop.